Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, June 15, 2025. The moon spends the day at the top of your solar chart, and even if you are off duty, your heart seems to be with your ambitions and goals today. Jupiter has just recently begun its transit of your solar house, where it will visit for over a year. During this longer-term cycle, you can experience some nice upgrades and enhancements to your home, family, and personal life. It's a great time to improve bonds with loved ones and enhance or expand the home. Living arrangements and conditions are likely to improve. Being with family and building or enhancing your home can be especially enjoyable. You can feel very fulfilled, although not especially adventurous, during this transit. Inner and personal experiences hold far more appeal than worldly pursuits now. You'll also build your emotional foundation and strive towards a general sense of comfort and centeredness. It's a time for learning more about yourself, your heart, and the people closest to you. A gift from the heavens will arrive for you today as a carryover from yesterday. This is because mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger of the mind and communication, is linked in a sextile with sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance, beauty, and pleasure. This means that you have an auspicious day to tell someone that you love them or how you feel. It should be very well received and allow you to grow closer. If single, meeting new people or friends is quite favored now. Be up. End to fresh connections and see where the universe takes you because the stars are quite aligned. Big changes are coming soon, and you'll be the first to see the problems over how to implement them. Even if you don't have solutions, you have an excellent ear and a shoulder to cry on. Waiting for the right time can be good advice, but not with regard to developing healthy habits to live by. You need to eat 3 meals a day with healthy snacks in between, fresh fruit, for example. You need to eat like a baby, and there are ways to create more successful sleeping habits if you need help. You need to drink enough water to keep your immune system strong and your elimination process in tune. These are things that do not benefit from waiting. Coming up with innovative and creative ideas will be a breeze for you on this day. The essence of a vibration naturally enhances your ability to think of all kinds of different approaches. Along with this, your communication and expressive skills will be very strong. Whatever you have on your plate for this day, you're sure to bring a flair to it unlike any other. Don't be shy about your ideas, as you may hold the key to a real success. Before leaving a playful and creative part of your chart and wrapping up yesterday's full moon, the moon will spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to Mars, now in his final days in a playful and creative part of your chart, and the timing couldn't be better. When the moon leaves, it is going to clash with Jupiter, bringing a powerful work and life balance reminder days before you are due to move into the busiest months of the year. This can provide the incentive to get it right, and especially as you are also moving into a positive few days on the income, work, and career fronts. The last thing the moon will do before leaving an adventurous part of your chart and wrapping up yesterday's full moon is spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to Mars, now just 5 days away from leaving your romantic sector. As a mix of romance, passion, and adventure peaks, this is adding maximum fuel to Mars' romantic passions and fighting spirit. Leo, your strength lies in softness today. Quote of the day: vulnerability is the loudest form of courage. Color: sunlit gold, glowing and real. Lucky numbers: 5, 10, 18. You're used to leading, but today, follow someone else's truth for a change. Empathy connects more deeply than charisma. Be bold enough to be gentle. Our eyes in the sky. Here is your in-depth tarot reading for June 15, 2025, and today's energy brings a mix of revelation, emotional depth, and fresh motivation. The cards drawn are the High Priestess, Ace of Wands, 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and 3 of Cups. Let's explore how these energies might play out in your day, and how you can align with them meaningfully. We begin with the High Priestess, a card that speaks directly to your intuition, inner knowing, and the deep wisdom that lives below the surface. Today may feel like one of those days where you sense more than you see. Perhaps something has been quietly shifting within you, something subtle, yet powerful. This card reminds us that not all answers come from logic or action. Sometimes the greatest clarity comes when we sit with ourselves, ask the quiet questions, and really listen for what rises. Have you had a gut feeling lately that you've been brushing off? Or a recurring dream, sign, or emotional nudge you've been unsure what to do with? The High Priestess urges you to honor it. This is a moment for tuning in, not tuning out. Next, we have the Ace of Wands, bringing a jolt of creative energy and fresh beginnings. This is the match that lights the fire. If you've been waiting for a moment of inspiration or the courage to start something new, this is it. Maybe there's a project you've been thinking about, a conversation you've been itching to have, or simply a need to shake up your daily rhythm. The Ace of Wands is a bold green light. Even if you only take a small step, brainstorming, sketching, journaling, researching, it matters. Think of this energy like the first spark of spring after a long winter. Even if it's not fully formed yet, your excitement is real and worth pursuing. Then we encounter the Five of Cups, a tender and very human card. It suggests there may be a moment today where you reflect on a recent disappointment, something that didn't go the way you hoped, or a feeling of emotional heaviness. And that's okay. You are allowed to feel all of it. What's powerful about this card is that while it shows grief or regret, it also always shows that not all is lost. In the traditional imagery, two cups still stand upright. So if something from your past still lingers in your heart, an opportunity missed, a connection changed, take a breath and remind yourself, healing is not linear, and you're not behind. You are allowed to move forward without having to forget. In fact, that passion you carry, it may just be your greatest strength today. The Page of Pentacles steps in next, offering grounded energy, curiosity, and the beginning of something new in the material world. This could relate to work, finances, studies, or personal goals. The page shows up when we're ready to learn, to plant seeds, and to be both humble and hopeful. You might find yourself exploring something unfamiliar, asking questions, or building something from scratch. And while you may not have all the answers yet, that's the point. Be willing to be a beginner. There is beauty in starting from where you are and learning as you go. This card encourages practical action, but without pressure. Think of it like learning to garden. There's trial and error, but there's also joy in watching something you nurtured slowly grow. And finally, we land on the Three of Cups, a beautiful, warm, and celebratory card that invites connection, friendship, and joy. This might be a day when you reconnect with someone who lifts your spirit, laugh over something unexpectedly sweet, or remember how good it feels to not carry everything alone. Don't underestimate the power of light-hearted moments today. Whether it's a short walk with a friend, a phone call, or even just a funny memory that crosses your mind, those moments are medicine. And if you felt isolated lately, this is a gentle nudge to open the door again, even just a little, to people who see and value you. So on this June 15th, you are being asked to honor your inner knowing, pursue what sparks you, give space to your emotions, stay curious, and embrace the joy of connection. Life is a dance between depth and lightness, solitude and community, silence and action. You are capable of holding all of it, and you're not alone in doing so.